had to, when I came to Georgia, I didn't have him. And I was living with my grandmother at the time. And she, I don't know, I just got into some weird situations where it was just like I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm a good guy, man. I'm not I ain't no thug, whatever, but I got arrested 4 times. Yes, 4 times in Gwinnett County just for coming and being myself. I'm too Jersey, you know what I'm saying? I'm loud. I talk really loud. I play at the table, everybody's looking at me funny like, what the fuck, But that type of behavior is kind of unsettling to Southern people. I'm too much. They want you to slow down. You're going too fast. What is this, man? Just like have some sweet tea and just relax. So they don't get it. They don't get that. I'm passionate. I have a lot of energy, and a lot of times they misinterpret that. And after the 2 years of being in jail, I was released and I had a felony on my record. And so that was a 5-year felony, and I had served 2 years. So that's 3 years of me trying to expunge my record for a first offender. It was hell. I couldn't get work. I was doing bullshit jobs here and there. Luckily, I found this program called Inspire Outreach to help me get back on my feet. But from the beginning of when I was arrested the first time to when I finally got my record expunged and I got out of homelessness and I climbed out of that shit, all throughout that whole time there was music. After I had finally got my first place, I was basically just putting together music on a computer and then releasing it. And I was doing this for in 2013. I did it for like a year straight. I put out 4 mixtapes almost. One of them was my wife's mixtape, but I was just putting out a bunch of product remixes to popular songs, and it actually worked. My SoundCloud hit about 1,600 followers, and one of my remixes got like 10,000 plays. People were listening to me, and collectively, I think all together got like 50,000 plays, and it was climbing. The thing that I was talking about that got 10,000 plays, it almost hit 11,000 before the SoundCloud noticed that I was doing all these popular remixes, and they changed their policy. And they made it so that all the copyrighted material, all the industry beats that I was using got flagged and removed from the website. So all my followers, all my music, all my plays were deleted, and that was it. And when a bib saw this, he said, yes, awesome. Now people ain't gonna see you as no little nigga. Fuck all that, mixtape nigga shit out here doing mixtapes in the hood. Like, come on, buy my mixtape. Yo, fam, you like hip hop? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? So we were like, fuck all that shit. We're gonna do this shit and we're gonna approach it like a real record label. We may not have the funds of a real record label, but every single thing we do and every move we make is gonna be calculated, it's gonna be precise, it's gonna be done correctly, it's gonna look good, it's gonna sound good. And people are not gonna be able to deny that it's fucking dope. And that's the goal with the whole winning team movement, is Spooks McGhie everything. I think I really started listening to hip hop when Marshall Mathers LP came out. That's when I started listening to records, listening to lyrics, listening to beats. Like this is the shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make my first beat until like 2005. 2005, no, I think I can go back further. 2001, like my freshman year, I started messing around with Fruity Loops. I'm a really, really late fucking bloomer. But something about hip hop has always been around me. Like it's always been around me. Since the 80s, I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 87. So the beginnings of hip hop throughout my life has always been surrounding me and entering into my subconscious, right? But I never attentively sat down and consciously decided I'm going to listen to this, right? And so when I did that, I realized that all that stuff that's been entering, like when he's listening to me listening to this shit, like that stuff's entering in his mind. He may not realize what hip hop and good music until he's around my age. But I have a stronger appreciation for it, and then as a producer, I don't just listen to records. I listen to records. I find out where the sample came from. I listen to the sample. I listen to the original record. And it's like a whole new world. Like it blows my mind. Man, I hate that question because there's so many dope producers, man, and then everybody that likes hip hop is like, yo, Dilla is that nigga. But me personally, in my personal taste, my personal style, is very much leaning towards Timbaland.
Timbaland. Wow.
He's the innovator, and that's my goal. My goal is to create something like that, where it's just like as soon as you hear it, you know that that's supposed to be. Like even if it's pop record, Timbaland's on that shit. You can just hear that beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I love him so much. It's very easy to find me. As a matter of fact, I just found out the other day that if you go to Google search engine and you go Spooks McGhie, it usually will find it. If it misspells it, the first thing that comes up is the new search. Spooks McGhie, MCGHIE. So even if you go to Google, you type